there will be blood. In this review, we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series, Cobra Island, Major Bludd. Major Bludd comes in the standard G.I. Joe Classified style packaging. Big window box, see all the accessories, artwork on the front. Cobra Island, where it's a Target exclusive. Artwork continues to the side. The Cobra Island map on the back. You got your standard warnings, legalese throughout the box. Your barcode. Number 27 in the series. Got the different icons you can decode on their website. Cobra logo on top, 27. We have Bludd in the plastic tray. That's all accessories. Got the backpack, helmet, 2 rockets for the gun, one of his guns, both guns. We have Bludd outside the tray. First up, let's look at his accessories. We have his backpack. Really nice sculpted detail. That's one thing that's really nice about a lot of these G.I. Joe Classified figures. So the sculpting detail is really nice on these figures. Set to the side. Let's look at his helmet. Really nice detail on all these accessories. Get a little bit of molding lines from manufacturing on it, but it's still nice and clean. He has the rocket firing gun. There's a rockets fit inside the barrel. And the other rocket. The rockets, they store onto the backpack. They snap in place. And the gun actually will, there's a peg on the side of the backpack. You can use the rocket gun, plug it here. His other gun is more like a futuristic ray gun style revolver. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. It's kind of, almost kind of gives you like a Vash the Stampede style look to it. But with a black and a silver cylinder. Which, I'm going to swap this out on my Major Bludd to a Valaverse revolver. A 500 Magnum versus a ray gun Magnum. I'm going with the 500 Magnum. He also has another accessory, which is a necklace of dog tags. Here we have Major Bludd decked out in all his gear. He looks great with all the gear. The backpack is terrible. These missiles will not stay in. The connection is just awful. If you just touch the figure just a little bit, these things will pop out. I wish they had a better connection point. Same with the shoulder pad. The shoulder pad is terrible, and you move his arm around a little bit too much, and it just pops right off. They should have done the same type of connection on the Amazon exclusive Storm Shadow, where the connection point of the shoulder pad is in the shoulder, and the shoulder peg actually goes through the connection point for the shoulder pad, so it will not come off. This is a step backwards for what they've done before. It's a great use of other parts. The figure is mostly a Cobra Trooper infantry body. You can see the same arms, same forearms on this side, same hands, same body, same torso. I bet if you take the armor off, yep, it's the same. You'll have the Cobra logo underneath the armor. Well, I bet that's what's under there, but I'm not going to take the armor off. But yeah, that's the same body. The new parts is the vest, the belt. The belt is in the holster is one piece. The new boots, you got new shin guards, and the feet themselves are new. Of course, the new head, the helmet, the backpack, the dog tags, and the robotic arm and hand. And of course, the weapons. The rest of it is Cobra infantry body. The color is really nice. He's like a two-tone brown. The main body is you can see in the camera, it's a milk chocolate brown. Then you have a dark chocolate accent colors. Similar like the color patterns on the two-tone blues on the Cobra infantry. You have two-tone browns on this figure. They didn't do the two-tones on the legs, which I'm glad. I actually don't like when they do that two-tone when you have like a thigh cut like this. When you do the articulate the joint, it breaks the color. So I'm glad they didn't do that with the legs. I do like these new boots. They're really nice, and you got the steel toes on the bottom. Let's go ahead and do a quick little rundown articulation. The head is on disc hinge. You can look up. I'm gonna have to heat that. It's tight. Right now, it's not wanting to move, but it is on a disc hinge. There's a ball joint at the base of the neck, so you can shift and roll around. Full 360 until I heat that neck joint. He is not going to look. That hinge is not going to move. I noticed that with several of these G.I. Joe figures. A lot of times I end up having to heat the neck to get the disc hinge to start moving at first. Disc hinge shoulders. Then go up this far. Full 360. There's a butterfly joint. You get a little bit forward, a little bit back, and the shoulder pad come off again. Bicep swivel, double joint elbows. Go up this far, then it hits the forearm guard. Hinge and swivel wrist. Since it's the Cobra infantry, he's got a left-handed vertical hinge. Let's go ahead and do the. Normally don't do the both arms, but since it's a robotic armed new sculpt, let's look at that one. With the shoulder pad off, you can go all the way up. Full 360. Bicep swivel. Double joint elbow. A lot farther range of motion. Hinge and swivel wrist. Horizontal hinges on the robotic arm. Which kind of stupid since this is where his holster's at. New sculpt. The gun should have been this, so this would be his gun holding hand, but they put a horizontal hinge. He has a horizontal hinge. I guess you can put your rocket launching hand on that one since he has the proper gun holding hinge. He has an ab crunch. This armor doesn't seem to hinder as much as like with the Cobra infantry. And crunch forward. Crunch back. Waist twist. There's a ball joint at the waist so you can lean a little bit. Ball joint hips with a drop hinge so they can drop down, up. Now for a figure to kick up forward much higher. And kick back a little bit. Kick out to the side. Thigh swivel. Double joint knees. Boot cut. Hinged ankles and ankle pivots. Now let's do some comparison with some other figures. Here he is with Cobra Commander and the Cobra Infantry. Here he is next to Destro and Zartan. Here he is next to Duke and a Cobra Viper. Here he is next to Roadblock and Lady J. Next to Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. And if you wonder how they scale with Marvel Legends, 80th Anniversary Iron Man and a Wolf Cap. Major Bludd is a great addition to my Cobra villains shelf. It's really starting to fill out now. Got quite a few infantry, some Vipers, Cobra Commander. I'm hoping to luck out and get the reissue of the Baroness and the Cobra Coil once they start hitting targets again. So it looks like maybe Target's actually fixed the issue with people buying multiples on their website and nobody being able to get these suckers. So I was able to pre-order Barbecue and Breaker pretty easily on the Target website. Overall, I'm really glad to add this to my collection. If you see this out and about, don't hesitate, get you one. When they first start hitting stores, they were pretty scarce and some crazy eBay auctions. Me and a buddy of mine, we hit the store at the same time when I got this one. When I was there, they said they were in the store, they were out on a cart, they didn't know where they were at. And I was like, I wasn't going to wait around, so I come home and told my buddy he was heading to the same store, and he went there right when they were stocking. So he grabbed us both one. He got one, and I got one. Again, thank you very much, Kevin. Very much appreciative. And that's really about all I got to say about this one. Now I'll get y'all next time.